like reading, I like reading, I like reading books.
Yo, what's up? It's 2010, it's a new year, new things on the horizon, so I decided for my book reviews, I'm gonna lean over and talk to the camera like I'm conspiring with a friend. Shh, it's like Ocean's 11, except we're not robbing a bank, we're reading books! I know it's been a while since I did a book review. One of my resolutions for the year 2010, which, by the way, I was thinking about this in the shower today. The last time that we had a year where the first two numbers was twice, the second two numbers was, well, it depends if you count like decimals or whatever, but would be like 1005. Is that true?
Don't know much about history.
1005, the year 1005. What was happening then? This week I'm reviewing a book called The Night of the Gun by David Carr, who's actually a columnist for the New York Times, but formerly was a drug addict who was addicted to lots of bad things, particularly cocaine and crack cocaine, which turns out is really bad and you probably shouldn't do.
I take a couple lovers, I down a couple downers.
His method for this book is to kind of take a journalistic approach to his own life. So he goes back and interviews people from his past to try to get accurate information about really what went down.
Meet me in the crowd, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down.
You've got a guy growing up in the Midwest who gets mixed up with some bad drugs and alcohol that sort of take over his life. You know what's crazy is that, you know, people think, okay, you go on cocaine, you get really skinny, right? That's like a big reason why people do meth, I feel like. A lot of women, maybe not, maybe that's wrong. This dude, David Carr, he got really fat, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe he got hungry. Maybe he mixed up his side effects and got the munchies. Eat it, eat it. His girlfriend, who's also messed up on drugs, she gets pregnant by him with two twin daughters, and that's kind of the impetus for him to go into rehab and go into recovery.
Chillin' at the Holiday Inn. Me and my beef, won't you bring four of your friends?
Here he was, like, newly off of crack. He has Hodgkin's disease, and he has two twin girls that he's raising alone as a single parent. That is pretty gnarly. The moral of the story, I guess, is if you're feeling kind of low right now and you're feeling like, man, life is bad and you can't change it, you always really can change it. So thank you, David Carr, for that inspirational message, which I think is appropriate for the first book review of this new year.
Forget about game, I'ma spit the truth.
What does a drug addict order at a steakhouse? Crack of lamb. Is that mean? Should I not be telling jokes about that? One of the reasons that this book is so cool and different from other substance abuse addiction books is that the author really gets into sort of the nitty-gritty of like our memory. It's interesting to ponder the nature of our own memories and the ways in which we recreate our own pasts to kind of fulfill some image we have of ourselves. What does someone who does a lot of crack buy for their... Oh, well... No, okay, never mind. I'm gonna not do that one.
I got money, big mansion, pop